This is my 4 years old daughter, and over the course of 4 years, I've been able to grow her hair from this, yes, this low cut you're seeing to the long hair you're seeing right now. Whether her hair is on the natural states or whether I try to blow dry it or stretch it because I want to make a slick ponytail or other hairstyle, I've been able to maintain a healthy hair for her. And one of the things I know is that the reason why we don't return length is because of breakage. And this recipe I'm about to show you, this leave-in conditioner I'm about to show you, is the only thing you need on your hair in order not to what prevent breakage and in order to retain the length you're looking for. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this leave-in condition. This is only leave-in condition you need in order to what prevent breakage and retain length, because when you prevent breakage, you retain length because our hair is growing constantly. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the video, guys. So we'll be needing our flaxseed. So here in Belgium, what they call flaxseed is linzad. I hope I'm pronouncing it very well. I'm not murdering the name. And most times, instead of finding the dark ones, what you find is this one that has light in complexion. I say light in complexion, light in color, light in color. Then what you're gonna need is 1 cup of what? Flaxseed or linzad in Dutch. That is what they call it. So you'll be using one. I wrote here 1.5, but what it means is 1.5 cup of water inside your pot. That is what you'll be needing. So yes, if you're gonna use 1 cup of flaxseed or linseed seed, then you're going to be using 1.5 cup of water. Then you put it in your pot and start boiling. When it start boiling and when it start foaming, just know it is ready. Please do not make it to be so thick, guys. If it's so thick, to sieve it, to bring out that gel you're looking for, is going to be very hard. And please, when you put it out, it's always very easy for you to sieve out the gel when it is still warm. Do not allow it to be very cold. So once it's already foaming, just bring it out and sieve it. Understand? So that the gel comes out very fast, because when you allow it to be cold, it becomes strong, and to strain out that gel you're looking for, it can be very difficult. So this is what I do. So after sieving it out, so this is the consistency I have, and we all know that flaxseed is a good moisturizer and it promotes your health growth because it's rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which nourishes the scalp and strengthens your hair follicles. It also prevents hair breakage because it coats your hair strands, reducing split ends, and making your hair more elastic. And finally, it adds shines and softness. So this is the consistency I'm looking for. Then we're going to go over to adding our coconut oil. For this coconut oil, my own is in the solid form, so I'll be needing like 1.5 tablespoon of coconut oil. And like I said, coconut oil helps to prevent protein loss. It seals in moisture and it prevents what? Dandruff and bacteria. Yes, the reason why I'm adding the solid coconut straight into this gel, because the gel is warm and because I don't want to use microwave to dissolve it. So putting it straight into this gel that is warm is going to dissolve it immediately. But just in case your coconut oil it's not in the solid form, you can just allow the gel to cool completely before adding the gel. So here I made use of 1.5 tablespoon of coconut oil. Then when it has dissolved completely, we're gonna go over into using the next ingredient, which is what? Which is our shea butter. This is authentic and original shea butter. And mine is in a solid form, so I'm gonna dissolve it. And shea butter is a deep moisturizer because it locks in moisture, prevents dryness and frizz. It protects your hair from heat and sun damage. It softens and straightens your hair because it's rich in fatty acid and vitamins that restore hair elasticity and prevent breakage. It also contains natural SPF that is good for your hair. Then the next is our aloe vera gel, very important. I already have a video on how to make aloe vera gel. If you're interested, go over there and watch it. You need aloe vera gel, very important. And we all know that aloe vera gel hydrates and condition your hair. Yes, it also suits your scalp irritation. It reduces dandruff, itchiness, and inflammation. Aloe vera just strengthens your hair strand because it contains vitamin A, C, and E, which promotes cells turnover and hair strength. And also, aloe vera encourages hair growth. Yes, it repairs damaged scalp issues, helping your hair to grow healthier. So the next thing we'll be adding to this product is our glycerin. Glycerin is very important. It's a humectant. It attracts moisture from the air to your hair, keeping it hydrated. The best way to prevent breakage is making sure your hair is hydrated. It prevents dryness and frizz. Yes, it makes your hair softer and more manageable because it keeps your hair feeling silky and soft. And I used 1.5 tablespoons of glycerin. So the next we're going to move into is my vitamin E. Vitamin E is a very powerful antioxidant. It prevents hair loss, it repairs damaged hair, and it adds shine and softness. Yes, I'm using 1.5 teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon of vitamin E, and I'm going to add it into this mixer and I'm going to mix. Yes, then after adding all these things, you can put it in a blender or you can use hand mix. So here I'm using hand mix. I started with the low level, then moving it to over to higher speed. So this is what you're gonna get. Yes, it's also the same thing if you put it into the what into a blender, but you can also use your normal whisk, just that it's gonna take time. So I'm gonna mix everything together. Yes, mix everything together. This is the way it's looking. You can see how you can see how smooth it is. This way you're seeing it, this is the way it makes your hair so soft. Why? Because you've added all these essential ingredients I've mentioned above. Guys, please make sure you use everything I'm telling you. This is the best way you can achieve the best result. This is the best way you can stop your hair from breaking, because when you comb it, you will not see a strand of hair in your comb. So this is what I've been using so far. So you got, if you've watched up to this level, that means you find this video informative and educative. Please do well to subscribe, comment, ask questions, and like as well. So here I'm adding my Nobel preservative. Yes, if you know you can use it in a couple of 2 weeks, you can do without preservatives. Yes, or 1 month, but I prefer adding preservative just to prevent any mold, bacteria, or spoilage. Yes, you can never tell because you do not have microscope to check when there is a yeast or bacteria growing. So I use the recommended amount you can use is between 40 drops. Yes, but here I just use 20 drops because I know in the space of 1 month I'm gonna use it completely. So this is the last thing I add, and I added this after the blending process because I don't want any reaction with the metal, with the blending, the hand mix, which is metal that I'm using. So this is what I do. And you can add water, but because I want to get the best benefit in this, I did not add any water at all. So I highly recommend you don't add water to it. But if you think you want to add water, you can just add a 1/3 cup of water. But I did not add any water because I want it in this form. Yes, because this way, when you use it in this form, your hair becomes very silky, very soft, like very sleepy. Like if you're putting comb inside it, it will be just be gliding down. That is it. So this is the way it is. So this is it in a bottle, and this is the amount I was able to come up with. Yes, in this bottle and in this smaller bottle. So let's go over to how I use it on my daughter's hair. So first of all, this is the braided hair I made. So after losing the braided hair, I start by spraying her hair with water. Please spray the hair of the person you're using it on with water. Yes, this is what I did all over the hair. Saturate it, make sure it is wet. not soaking wet, but at least it is not dry. Then I start using this leave-in conditioner. Please be generous. I am emphasizing on be generous, because what I'm using right now is I want to wash her hair. So right now I'm not just using it as a leave-in conditioner. I'm using it because I want to use it as a pre-shampoo. So I want to use it to detangle her hair, and I want to use it to soften her hair before washing it. So whenever you want to use it as a pre-shampoo conditioner, you can be generous with the amount. Yes, be generous with the amount. But whenever you want to use it after, because after I finish washing her hair, I used it as leave-in condition. Yes, you can decide not to be generous with that. But for this purpose of using it before washing your hair, please be generous. So this is me being generous with the amount that I'm applying on the hair. Yes, I want to make sure that it is so soft. It is so soft. Yes, so that once I put my comb in it, it will start gliding down without breakage. And so this is the same procedure I do all over the four section here I've already made here. That's after spraying with water and applying your leave-in conditioner in a very big amount. You have to do what? Go over to hand detangling. Please do not use your brush here, just detangle with your hand. Yes, so that is what I'm doing here. I am detangling with my hand. And this, my daughter, is someone that cries. Like, you cannot touch her hair without her crying. If it is 100 times she cries, when I started using this procedure, the rate at which she cries reduced to 5. Like, this is to show you how effective this thing works. Like, it's so soft. It's so soft. Once I finger detangling it, it is detangling because of the flaxseed, because of the aloe vera gel, and because of the other things I used in this. So do what to do exactly what I did. So I just finger detangle everything, all the four sections. So this is me combing it. You can see there is no hair on the comb. As you're combing it, it is going right now. If I was not using this, she would start screaming, but she was not even screaming. So you can see the way the comb is just going through her hair, like no struggle, like going through her hair. She's not screaming, she's not shouting. Then after which you can put it in a twist or in a box braid. I normally do box braid on her. So this is essentially what I do. The recipe I've been using in order to make sure that I prevent breakage. Yes, and this is what you have to do. And when you've tried this, please do well to come back and thank me, or come back to share your review, or come back to give your feedback on what you think. But do make sure to follow everything I have said in this video. Yes, and if you've watched up to this moment, please do well to subscribe. Yes, do well to subscribe. Do well to leave a comment in the section asking questions, whatever questions you have. I promise I'm going to answer. Do well to comment, and do well to like and even share. But most importantly, do well to subscribe. And see you guys on my next video. Bye.